usually they won't know how to answer the question. And then you'll be like, all right, cool. Well, what if I can show you a way to set the appointment 100% of the time? Now they're ready to take the medicine. That's what Shaq says. They're ready to take the medicine. So now you give them the script, and then now they read the script, and hopefully they'll follow that moving forward. So, all right, cool. So before that, then I'll be like, all right, Shaq. So let's say you're calling like your uncle, aunt, uncle, they're qualified. What would you say to set the appointment?
I would say, Uncle Gabe, can you meet with me? I started working with a financial company. I think this information, you'd really like it. I learned a lot, and I want to give it to you.
Okay. What do you guys do again?
We do insurance, and like we sell retirement plans. And
Oh, really? Okay. I have a lot of those things already, actually.
Okay, but what if my stuff is better than yours?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to like talk to my wife, and then maybe I can get back to you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Call me back.
Okay, cool.
All right. Go ahead. Keep going. Train on it.
Okay, so at that point, obviously the person is probably not gonna call back, or they're gonna get into this vicious cycle of having to call back, and then the person forgets, and then you have to call them back again, and then it just gets repetitive over and over, and then the person stops picking up the call, and then now you, Shaq, you're super defeated, like, man, this person's never picking up my call. How am I gonna set these appointments? So when we go about it, we have a script, and we have all of the objections that you're ever gonna see out there, and it's gonna help you at least set the appointment. So let's pull up this script, let's look at it, and I want you to just role play with me, okay? And then I would just go through it.
Okay, good job, Shondell. So let me explain what happens, and I'll go through. I'll piggyback on what Shondell said, but she did a great job. So when I would set appointments with people, I would give them the script. And you got this new recruit, okay, that knows nothing. Never set an appointment. We don't even know if they have credibility. Okay, you got me, like you. You've been in the trainings, you've been in the meetings, you took that test so many times. You've been out at the kitchen table, you've been on the qualified meeting, you know what to do. You've gotten big checks from people. And I give the script to set an appointment to Jen, and Jen's like, I don't think this is gonna work. And I'm like, what? She literally would say that to me. I can't say this is not gonna work. And I realized, like, now I'm in a battle on fighting my new recruit on, you gotta say what's on the paper. And it doesn't work, because now I'm going back and forth with Jen, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, man, I don't even want to work with you. So then I realized that's not the best way to do it. The best way is, okay, Jen, tell me what you'd say. So you have an appointment with your friend. You know that we have to set this up because you got to go on 10 to get trained, to get all this stuff. And I sell her on the psychology of why she needs to go on these appointments. I said, what would you say? You call your friend Shondell, what would you say to her? And then she'll just be like, I don't know. She might just say that. And I said, no, but just try. What would you say? Hey, Shondell, can I come over and, present to you? And I said, okay, I got to talk to my wife. I'll call you back. And she'll be like, okay. And I said, did you set the appointment? So they'll call me back. No. But did you set it up? No, well, you got to answer that, right? And then, or what I did, right? When I did that with Shondell, I might use insurance, and I'll say, hey, Shondell, we can't say insurance. That's a scare word, right? Or sell. You can't sell retirement plans. Now, what if I could show you exactly and teach you exactly the words to say and answer everything so you can set appointments 100% of the time? Yep. Then you give them the script. Then you pull up the script. Then you share the screen. Now they're ready to take the medicine, right? I have kids. They don't like taking medicine. So you got to prepare them. You got to bribe them. You got to coach them on it so they're ready to take it, as opposed to fighting the recruits and then not having any success. Then you got to role play. You got to go back and forth, because look, ideally, yes, we want what we call the triangle offense. We want appointments to be set by the trainer. But sometimes people do get a voicemail. Sometimes people do text and say, I'll call you in 20 minutes. I'll call you later today. I'm busy right now. Can I hit you back? And then they're going to call Jen, and I got to teach Jen what to say. Now, we don't want that to happen. I'd like Jen to three-way me back in so I can set up the appointment and I know exactly, but you got to control that point of contact for your new recruit. You got to teach them what to say. You got to teach them why the script works. You got to stump them so they're humble and they know, you know what I'm saying is not going to work. I need to listen to what these guys are saying or these people are saying, because this is going to work. Now, once the new recruit has some experience, and what do I mean by experience? They've gone on some good ones. They probably have also gone on some bad ones, and they realize, I got to confirm the wife. I got to confirm the spouse because they weren't there. I got to tell them that they got to have, do it on a tablet, not on a phone. They got to have their videos on, all those things that we need to do to make a great appointment. And after they have some experience, then they can set them on their own. And the best time to set appointments, right? I mean, I've done it all. We used to do it an hour a day during the week. We'd have an appointment setting hour every day from Monday through Friday from 12 to 1. We used to meet back at the office on Sunday nights. We'd have to drive to the office to set up appointments. In my 17 years of being here, 17 years, the best time to set appointments is after Saturday training. Okay? You can try to do it your own way. I've tried every other way. And I'm disappointed in my group, okay, because we've been having 75 people, 70 conservatively, and 5 to 10 afterwards. And what that means to me is weak leadership, and I take responsibility there too. That's why I'm having this meeting right now. And procrastination. I'll do it later. There'll be a better time. Read the book. You'll see all the crazy psychology we play with ourselves to not do what we need to do and let our personal feelings get involved. The fact that we have 150 people on our Saturday Zoom, 30 to 50 in a new person class with me, we should be having 200 appointments a week. And if you let people just, and look, I know a lot of people are not going to, do it. They're not going to sell out to this. That's okay. But I know a few of you will. I know a few of you want some of what Eric Davis is doing, where you can go from 100,000 of income to 400,000. You can go from 30,000 of income part-time to 200,000. That absolutely can happen for you in the next year, but not doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? We know that's the definition of insanity. I know you don't like to do it. I know you don't want to do it, but this is something that you need to do. You have to understand this, there are not many secrets in this business. There are a few. This is one of them. The group dynamic of setting appointments and having your week booked out is the answer to almost all of your financial challenges and all of your problems. And I think what I would do, right, is I get your list ready to go. So you don't want to be fiddle farting around at 11 a.m., checking for, you have your numbers, you're ready to go. So you have a productive training and a productive half an hour appointment setting blitz from 11 to 11:30. You're on the phone, making calls, sending text messages with your new recruits, with your teammates there, and you set up, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 appointments for the week. And you create a great culture for making things happen. Then what happens? You make money. You're connected to the business. You're doing the business. For a 4-month period, I had 7 people helping 10 families a month. Personal. In that 4-month period, I averaged $60,000 a month of income. Think about that. In my whole hierarchy, not just my base shop, 7 people doing 10K personal. And for those 4 months, and this isn't about my income, this is about duplicating it for you, that, man, if I could have 3 or 4, I could make $30,000 a month. But it starts with you. And remember, with a new recruit, right? We bring everything to the table. We bring the system. We bring the licensing. We bring the Zoom. We bring the company. We bring the technology. All you bring is your market and your ability to call people and reach out to them. Without that, the new recruit is not very good to us. So we need them to get out of their comfort zone, and we need to be leaders and help them. And then everything's great. If my trainer didn't do that for me that first weekend on Sunday night, I wouldn't be here. And I'm confident in saying that, because I would have let those fears fester and I'll quit.